fucking shade room know the old T-Pain song by heart, and her mom swears she had never listened to it before.
Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready.
And then people in the comments like, that's possible. Because I keep telling myself, my old self, you know, whoever my old self is, I felt like my old self got fucking cut, like got an axe in his fucking chest. Somebody cut him open. Man, I'm trying not to cry, but that fucking Shaq Gaspar thing making me sad for you.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10.
There's a lot of positive, homie.
I'm trying to. It's like ever since I was trying so hard to stay focused in that game against HUD. I was running plays against HUD that I never did before.
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
I can definitely.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Okay,
he's got the first down of the past midfield.
No.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. They're able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I don't need him. He don't even get no run.
You know the extra point.
Albert Wilson came from Georgia State.
You can have him, dog.
I don't need him. He won't start on my team.
Yeah, he's not starting on my team.
You better damn trade him with somebody else. You know the Bucks user that won the Super Bowl in my league. Like I was about to boot him because you know he haven't been playing no game, but you know he have lost his job and stuff. And I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, that shit got out of hand real quick.
For the former Nittany Lion, this is Saquon
24-10.
They get him down, but
Are you up?
he takes it across the 40-yard
No,
line.
he was down
13 yards is the
17. He was
pickup for
down
Tennessee and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last
I
week.
can't do
He told
nothing,
us
bro.
this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
You can't run against him.
He had it in his hands, bro. Oh, so somebody taught Skino how to do that shit?
On the move on first
Tell him
down.
not to do what?
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Brought me to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Let's go! Fucking A!
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 17th touchdown now on the season. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I think Grizzly was talking to his boo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
That's 24-17.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Whoa! Who is these receivers? Oh, that's Devontae Parker. Whatever, you got it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. He'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, that would be the number one.
That juke is so trash.
That's a great spot to be in.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the idiot that doesn't know how that shit works.
And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Somebody's taking a bong hit.
The last play got just a yard. Here's
Whoa,
second and 9 from the 26.
Toe.
Now a give coming right
Somebody
as
just took a
Breida.
long ball
Only a
hit.
couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down
Talking
on
about
the
Tyler
line, just
Boyd
stuffed
and
it. In fact, before the
NFL
game, he
Network
was talking to us, and
Jimmy
he's like,
Crazy,
hey,
dog.
these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
661 yards out of that.
He's
Oh, I knew where
Now it's
going.
Johnson. They're going deep for Hill. This
Oh
is
my God!
intercepted, intended
Why
for
did I
Hill.
stop running the ball with
Picked
Hill?
off by Adrian Phillips. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
Yeah, one of my homeboys from high school, he wanted to start franchise league, so I'm playing him right now. The one thing good about this league have no rules. Basically H2As.
At all.
Inside the
That's
15 before they drop him. It's a game.
You gotta
of
have
34.
rules. You gotta have some structure,
He does
dog.
it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead.
You're gonna have chaos.
As I see where holes are going to be before they actually open, I think that helps set him up.
What the fuck?
And he
Who the fuck is this damn running back?
Touchdown, Titans. Saquon Barkley.
Oh, he got
his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good.
I'm fucking 10-0.
And that makes the score
I'm not giving up
14-7.
now. It only
You
puts
say you 10-0?
After the
Yes.
touchdown, here's McManus
That's
now
how
to
easy.
kick it away.
that how easy this league is.
And a good effort on the return there.
I
Gets him
can
across
damn
the 30
add you to the damn
33-yard
chat
line.
because it on the chat runs off of IG. Two things. Number one, this league is fantasy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks.
Did you know that linebackers, D tackles, and corners are the best block shedding players in the world, bro?
Interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar,
Man, I hate when motherfuckers celebrate more than anything in the world, bro.
because the interception.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the
I have no
lead.
respect for you when you do that shit,
and
bro.
put together some nice plays.
No respect for you. Like, you think motherfuckers do some shit, dog? You didn't do not a goddamn thing, bro.
It's Jackson.
You do that. If you can make a 68 overall fucking team that fucking block shed shit like that, you cheesy as fuck, dog. Like, you downright bitch cheesy, bro.
The Titans
about
offense
to
set
play
to
right
begin
now.
the drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat
So
come
you
January.
gotta get the receivers
And let's
now,
think
right?
about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one is win your division.
Who was
Number
it?
3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Good. What was
So
his
a
name?
little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
All right, man, I'm going to.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Score.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I fucking was reading the slant and I over pursued the slant.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I over pursued like the pit.
2nd and 5.
They want to celebrate like he did. So this is my fault. You fucking scored, you dumb fuck.
He does this all the time. I gave you a full scan on.
I don't know what the. I hate that fucking high stepping showboat. I can't stand it. You dance after you score, after you run it all the way in to do your shit. That's that fucking animation. That shit don't bother. When you're fucking showboating down the sideline to the scoreboard, that's fucking like you did something, bro. This is Madden. It's not you. You ain't done nothing.
Here's Hill on the return.
Nigga, I threw a pick 6. You want to showboat like you did something. The fucking computer picked it off, bro. You
didn't. There of 22 yards.
Stupid fuck. Like you didn't even do that. You threw a fucking linebacker in a 3-4, and then he just stopped right when I threw the ball and so happened to pick it. You didn't do nothing.
Sort of seeing themselves.
That's my mistake, but you gonna showboat like you think you just did something, but you ain't did shit.
And this is where the coach is walking that
I
line
hate this shit,
of being calm.
Like I was chill, I was fucking up, I was chill.
Had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch.
I have no respect
This two-shell pass, this two-shell pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
He's doing it on me.
He's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I can't stand that shit, dog. I don't know. There's just something about it that pisses me off more than anything. I mean, it's just a sign of disrespect when you do it to somebody anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Eluding the pressure.
You know, it's just even if somebody did it in real life, who do you think's gonna happen in real life?
Oh my fucking god!
You said that? That's fine, because when I catch you, I'm gonna catch you slipping during this game. I'm gonna light your fucking ass up to showboat. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
in real life, that brings a whole nother aggression.
Man, I fucking threw three bad interceptions.
They're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington.
Oh man, I need
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we remind you,
I really want to go get in the bath league, bro.
Who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach.
I just want to find out what a league is with 0 cheese.
We'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
Be talking heck of jump.
Who does?
Beth?
No, there ain't no shit. Yeah, nigga, he'll boot the shit out of you. You talk crazy in this league, bro.
First down carry for Barkley.
It seems like he'll talk any kind of way to you,
on
though.
the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Yeah, nah, he talks to people with respect. If you disrespect a man or do something disrespectful to a league, bro, he loses his shit. Like, if there's anybody I've ever seen committed to a Madden league, bro, oh, it's that fool, fam.
Yeah, you right.
Nah, he's good, bro.
I don't like the way he went off on you that time. I was like, bro.
Look, let me explain something, Leon. That one thing you saw, you'd be surprised at what that man said.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air.
That man is going off. He goes off on me all the time.
I'm cool with you. I don't know him like that. You know, it's like high school. I don't know you, homie.
Yeah, nah, I think we've come to the conclusion with as much as me and him fought back and forth. We just know each other now. Like, we'll check in on each other, but really it's, man, shut the fuck up, bitch. You ain't shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, bro, like, nah, I'm not cool. I'm not cool with him. Yeah.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position for the pick six.
That's from American History X. Hold on, homie. What you talking about? Then he was like, dang, racist. Bruh, it was in a racist movie.
The guy that did it was racist.
Right, he was KKK.
You are added to the chat.
Try to take advantage of it.
Nah, he cool. I mean, I ain't got no beef with him.
But I'm gonna tell you,
I just didn't like the way he handled David. Yeah, I don't like the way he handled David.
He catch one person cheese, bro. Nigga booted, bro.
Tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
From every league.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down.
Oh, bro, if you cheese, like, bro, when he played Ryan, he came to the DM. He said, bro, I'll never play him again. And he said, you know what? If he's in my league, I would have took the loss, but I'd have booted him right after. He said, that motherfucker cheesy as fuck, bro.
Ryan did be cheesy.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I just want to go into it and see what a non-cheese league look like.
Herbert and an alley to run.
I don't know, bro, because that shit stay active, fam.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, but somebody like that, bro,
two
is
ticks
just gonna
left
do
here in the
some shit
half.
like that,
On
you
is
know?
the field
I think he got some dedicated users.
after that first down play.
I think he's
So
just
they're
found a
gonna
bunch
make
of people
this
through
offense sweat out
time,
half
bro.
number one.
Right. That know how to deal with him and
And
stuff like that.
McManus able to put it through.
I think he's.
All
I think
it
he's.
takes is him one time cussing me out. I'd be like, I'm cool, bro. I'm
Still 2
gone.
more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's
Nah, like
on
when
EA Sports.
like he was like, why you ain't never invited me to your league? And I'm like, cause bro, you know, I'm gonna just keep 100. Dudes is not gonna be able to deal with you.
It's a short kick to
you becoming straight left. I was like, what?
Man, he'll come out of the random blue and lose his shit.
Right, like, bro, like, hold on. You in one of my leagues, so shut the hell up.
Look, he told me I was a bitch. He told me I was a bitch because a guy was talking back to me.
Right. I wouldn't let that happen in my league. Like, calm down. People got, people got a right to voice their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they can say what they want, bro. Like,
if they get out of hand, that's when you boot them. If they get out of hand, that's when you boot them.
They say you talk back to a commissioner, you're automatic boot, bro. Thank God.
Yeah. What, they little kids now? Nah, you can't do that.
So I tried to tell him, I'm like, bro, they're allowed to talk, man. Like, it's just talk. That shit don't bother me. It doesn't even affect my life.
It certainly feels like there are more stars in the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt the defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
We know. We just know it's better off.
Speed and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together.
It just come in right
how do you monitor cheese? Like, sometimes, like the dude in Ricky Bobby, I think the dude just mad because he was losing. I mean, both of them was on cheese.
Well, one guy will tell you, so there's one other guy, which he's crazy too. Which that's probably why he run the league he runs. He just as crazy, but I used to be in his name is Hollywood Havoc. Now see, here's why people hate his league. And this is kind of what I like, because that motherfucker's strict as fuck. Ain't gonna cap, bro. But see, they like to play on that comp. They play on comp, bro, and I'm not. Yeah, I can't do that shit, bro.
Yes, he loses on comp.
and that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a
You
whole
want to speak
opening
up,
zone.
Cam? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I put you on?
Cam?
That first down there.
That shit trash, bro. Comp is garbage.
For him,
It don't matter about the overall. It's quick
Like,
on.
it takes no skill. It takes no skill.
And they'll be looking
It's
at a
about
third
click
and
on
7 coming up.
defense. Yeah, click
so where
on
did
and
that running room that he had in the
offense
first
and
half go?
It takes zero skill to do that shit. But anyways, what he does, he makes you run 50% man, 50% zone. A zone blitz counts as, look, a zone blitz counts. You want to know how you monitor that? Because the moment you feel they're not fucking doing it, you send him the video and he will count every fucking play, bro.
Oh shit.
I ain't got time for that.
Hey, Leon,
guys to teach quarterbacks.
No, he said what he said. Yeah, he's legit crazy.
You want
Like,
to
no,
protect your
he's
franchise
legit
guy.
crazy, bro.
Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And he says I stick here. What he says is I stick foot in asses. Oh, I stick foot in asses and take names.
Credit him with his
Like, bro, no, he'll count it, bro. He's come in there like some people complain, and he'll put it on the stream. He'll come in and say, so you only ran 22 plays of zone, and you ran 45 plays of 45 plays of like man.
How you gonna tell somebody they got to run man? Team to be his own team, or
Because when he makes it, the way he makes it, because you get caught running it back to back, he'll take track of how many times you run it back to back.
Cover 4, cover 6, cover 3, cover 2, cover 9.
You're right, but you gotta run because he wants you to play chess and checkers, bro. It's basically he wants to play chess.
Look at the smiles on
Yeah,
that
he
side
wants
of
you
the
to,
field.
by throwing man in there, you gotta guess they're
He
in.
scored a touchdown there.
Now, he finds out, another thing is, you know how people, like, okay, for example, we Skino pinch everybody inside. The whole box is pinched, the D-line's pinched, and you send a blitz, bro, and it's guaranteed freedom, bro. Okay? He sees you do that,
Coming to the
boom.
line here to begin their next drive.
The only thing you really can do is base a line, bro. You bring them linebackers down to that line of scrimmage, you're bro, you guarantee your ass to lose,
Call your
bro.
playmakers together. And say, all right,
He
guys,
sees you bring a linebacker down there. Unless that linebacker is on an actual blitz and Madden makes it happen, or if the defense, you know, is like that 2-4-5 with the linebackers on the line, that is okay.
X, Y, and Z.
But if he sees you,
Don't get too cute. Go
yeah,
back
just
to
like
the
you would
video.
do. Yes, you would. Yeah, you can't do that. If he sees you do
Looking to
that,
throw
boom,
again on
bro.
2nd down.
His rules, he got some strict motherfucker rules, but like I said, he'll watch a play call, bro. You better do 50% run, 50% pass. Now, if it's like, you know, and as long as it's reasonable,
Deep in the bag of tricks here.
like, I mean, if it's odd,
Second
it doesn't have to be exactly 50%, but it got to be fucking reasonable.
He's going to rifle one deep.
You know, he's not gonna trip, but if it's blown, like I said, 20-man, 45 zone, oh yeah, you better believe your ass will be hit for that shit.
How many things that can be beat man?
That could very well
Can you call man and then do adjustments?
That gives them the lead, and they took a major
I mean, if
step
as long as it
towards
shows up
getting
at the bottom of the
there. Big
screen.
play right there.
On first down, here's
You see what I'm saying? Because you can pick man and adjust everything zone, and it looks like a man. It says you call a man, yeah.
Partner, I think for
It says you call a man. Now, I don't know, I ain't seen somebody do that to her, and then he's like, well, it said man, but I see everybody dropping zone
They got
coverage.
5 here. They got to feel pretty good about
Yeah,
that.
when I was in there, I didn't see him say anything on that one. I ain't never nobody ever did it. I didn't mind if you ran man. I didn't mind.
5-yard line.
You know, it's just
First down pickup of 8.
I just remember I was not fit doing that dude, bro.
To the 35.
That thing get crazy. He get crazy, bro. And it's like I said, he had comp, bro. He went comp style because one user come in there and said, man, we should be on comp. Comp makes you really play football. No, it don't, bro. Comp, and you literally, it's just, there's no skill whatsoever. Who put the fucking button faster? Madden helps you, but let me tell you something. That just makes you a better user because now you got to play the computer as well as the user.
And he'll get 7 yards.
You know what else it
from the
does? It's
17
less
to 10
injury.
before he's taken
Yeah,
out.
that's everything.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying
that's
on
the thing.
schedule,
That's why.
staying ahead of the
And
sticks,
when I play
whatever you
in
want to
Cam's
call
League,
it,
I gotta
7
remember
yards
that.
and
I'll be
first
forgetting
down.
when I
That
play
fits the
people.
bill.
I'm like, damn, we don't
On
count.
second
I
down,
gotta remember to not call certain plays or make
Yeah,
adjustments.
you can't do certain things, bro. And it's like you could get bro. They'll never call a PI, but you call PI all day.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I
You
tell
know,
you,
so this
he
is
seems to be getting stronger. As the
bro,
day
that's why
goes
the reason I
on.
get out here. But
Come
no,
up
he,
on a first
bro,
and
there's
goal.
some of them motherfuckers out there that are crazy as fuck, bro. Some of these dudes, there's some dudes that are legit that do this shit, but this is just what they do.
Taking the lead here in the fourth.
Nah, he's just playing with the dog.
Very
Everybody's gone, so
important
he's
extra
going out
point
his
there,
line.
up and good. And they have taken the
Hey,
lead.
Grizzly, did anybody say anything in God-given?
Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Then he got some T's. He signed the dude that was.
This
Hey,
fielded
hey,
at the
hey, somebody
Nobody said anything after I
And a
made a
nice
good
return
alert.
sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Titans
All right,
offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3.
Yeah, I'm getting off right after
They
that.
wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something
I
out.
know he had some.
They'll
I had
take it.
a couple
See,
assists.
I like the way you
Had me
described
a-
it. Not
Had
ideal,
me a
but
beautiful.
they'll take it.
Well,
Anything
it
to put
ain't
some
nothing
points
but
on the board. But this
cognac.
time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the Titans in
right,
possession of the football here as we get your
You be good,
reset.
fam.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
I've been
so
in
he's
my
got to take this
feelings and now-
feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's fucking Shreveport. Alright, man. I'm gonna get off, y'all.
Watch the twist.
Yeah, y'all be good. Yep, I'll see y'all in the morning, man.
Alright, there, dude.
Yep.
On first down, Grant. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check three.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Not today. Check nifty.
On third down, it's Grant. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7, but now's when the fun begins, partner.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra
Why you
point
didn't throw the
attempt
ball?
failed big time. Not only did they
So
not get
fucking
it, they went
gay.
backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of
No,
the
I
extra point attempt.
I
It's a
just
long way to
scored,
go,
and I
they
tried
didn't
to
get there.
do a
Didn't get
2-point
completed
conversion,
successfully.
and my kicker instead of throwing
Did
the ball,
someone
he
dare them
gonna
to
try
do
to run.
that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT?
But yeah, I think
don't know.
I think Grizzly
Was a snap,
in the league I
and someone
just
kicking
added
the ball
you,
through the
I
post.
think Patrick Mahomes is
fielded
on
at
the
the goal line.
Redskins.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Damn. I try to get back at the dude. Y'all remember the Texan user that cheesed me cheesed me out of the win because he ran the same plays back to back. So I have played him the past 2 games, and I've been kicking his ass. Like I literally made it a mission of mine to kick his ass.
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
I told him you would never beat my ass
in
again.
Practice, usually on a Friday,
You would not even be close.
Late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
And that's
Can't get
good.
a throw away. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Seahawks, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. There, they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.